Hello, everybody. This is Melissa, the Insurance Exam Queen, and I am so excited to be able to introduce that within the Insurance Exam Queen world, we now have the ultimate study buddy. Her name is Angela, and it's been so fantastic to meet her. I've been hearing about her in the group, how people who've been needing somebody to help them pass, and the Angela this and Angela that, and I'm like, who is this Angela person? So we reached out, we've been talking to each other, and it's absolutely amazing that in conjunction with the videos and the things that people are watching from me, they then pair up with Angela, who helps them solidify the knowledge and lock it in so that they can pass the exam. And it all started at a game night. So Angela joined one of my game nights where she scored, she was the winner of every single game. And tell us what happened with that, Angela.
So that's exactly how it started. I was just like everybody else. I was looking to pass my exam. I joined Melissa's Kahoot game and I won every game. And so from there, I just became known as, oh my God, girl, you are the ultimate study buddy. How are you answering every question? And so from there, I met a lady within the group. Her name was Dana. Me and Dana began to study together. We studied together every day. Um, and from there, we would reference things in the insurance exam Queen's group. And people just started to reach out to me and wanted study groups. Well, after I passed my exam, Dana was actually still studying for her exam. And when it came close to time for her to finish her exam, I asked everybody in the group to say a prayer for my friend because at this time we had been studying together for so long and so intensely. She had then just become a friend. I prayed for her. I put that prayer on Facebook, and I now incorporate giving people the option to pray for them on the day of their test. So yeah, that's how it all started. Just me studying for my insurance exam test, and when I did, I just began to fall in love with insurance.
Yes, and you are actually very familiar with insurance exams. So in addition to, with the study, you have been licensed in many different fields, which means that you have taken many, state exams where they have the big wordy question and the multiple choices. So you're very experienced in that. Tell us about your experience with that.
Yes, I have an adjuster's license. Not only am I licensed now as an insurance agent, I have an adjuster's license. I have a cosmetology license. So I have quite a few years of taking state exam tests. And what I've noticed about taking state exam tests is they're all about the same. They're all geared the same. They give you just enough information to be able to pass certain parts, but then they give you these tricky questions. And on those tricky questions, you have to know the knowledge, be able to apply the knowledge, then be able to pass the test. So it just takes just a little bit of extra help dissecting questions to get over the hump of that to be able to pass these type of tests.
Yeah, and that's something that you do when you work with people is you look at some example questions and you break them down, show them how to pull keywords, and then even just like knowing how they tend to ask these questions, just tricks about, what to look for on these exams and how to tackle these questions, which is so important because while on my YouTube channel and with my class recordings, we go into learning the material, but I don't spend a lot of time on questions because it's just not my favorite thing. But you actually dissect the question and go into detail about how to tackle these questions. And then another amazing thing that you do is where I will break it down in a simple way of explanation. You break it down into what you said is everyday language and everyday words. So one of the things that most impressed me, we recently had a conversation where she said, well, mutual. So you have stock and mutual insurers that you need to know and understand the difference. And there's three key things that you must know with the mutual insurer. And I tell you just to memorize the bullet points, which is policy owners own the company, policies are participating, and there's no taxes on the dividend. And that's how I explain it. Angela explained. Do you want to share how you explain it?
Well, listening to you, you do simplify it. But what I do behind Melissa is I simplify it in a more everyday environment so that you understand it. So as she was saying, you think about mutual as me. I am mutual. Stock is you, the other company. So I am stocked. I want to participate in my policy as a policy holder. I want to be participating in it, and I don't want to be taxed. So in real life, if you think about it, you don't want to be taxed. So you relate all the three together. And that's how you come up and be able to remember me, I'm a policy holder. I want to participate in that, and I don't want to be taxed. Makes it a little easier to remember what you
I just
think.
got chills. I got chills. Just listening to you explain things, like it is so amazing. I would say like so I always say, you know, I'm a middle school teacher. I break it down to the, you know, like a high school, middle school level. You take it to just the everyday level, where it's just like any person, like, oh yeah, me, of course I want to participate in my own policy. And yeah, I don't want to be taxed. Like that's so, you know, simplified and everyday and easily understandable when you're, you know, learning all of these complex definitions, to be able to take some of them and just have such a simple way of attaching it to yourself and committing it to memory, where you don't even, it's not even hard work. It's not even hard work to remember what you just said. Like, of course, it's me and my policy, and I want to participate. And no, I don't want any taxes. Ah, that's just so beautiful.
Right.
I love it. And that's what you do with, you know, within your study groups. So we're so super excited that Angela, the ultimate study buddy, is now in the Insurance Exam Queen world. Any study groups sessions that we're going to be having will be posted in the Facebook group. So that's where you need to know, that's where you need to go to be able to get the study session and to sign up for them. We don't have like a set calendar yet. We're just getting this rolling. So everything about the announcing of them will all be within the Facebook group. And we're so super excited to be able to offer this to you, and to have Angela be our ultimate study buddy. Any final words, Angela?
Well, I did just want to say that also within the group, I am going to still be offering to pray with you guys on the day of your exam. So I just thought that was an added bonus. It's just who I am, and I just thought that would be a nice thing to offer. So I look forward, and I'm so excited to working with all of you out there to helping you pass your exam. I look forward to continuing growing with Melissa so that we can help you all pass your test.
Yes, absolutely. All right. We're sending you all the loves and all the vibes to pass the exam. You guys have a beautiful day.
Yes, thank you.